Hi again. This is a continuation of my discussion for chapter 2. I have already discussed in the first video the division of profits, the various ways, the various means of discussing, distribution of profits and losses based on the partners' agreement. Again, let me reiterate that the salaries mentioned and the interest mentioned and the bonus mentioned in the division of profits are not operating expenses. Kaya hindi nyo entradahan yan. Ang magiging entry lang, ay yung final entry to close your income summary account. Those are just ways, techniques, paraan para mag-distribute ng profits. Okay. So, to continue, we will discuss financial reporting sa sa accounting 1 natin ay na-discuss natin na maigi ang financial accounting at financial reporting. What are the basic financial statements that you need to prepare as accountants of a company? You are also very much aware of the income statement or statement of operation. Alam niyo nang gumawa niyan, yung multi-step at single step. The balance sheet or the statement of financial condition. Alam niyo na rin gumawa niyan ng balance sheet. The account method and report form and account form. You also know how to prepare the statement of changes in the owner's equity. Ganun din yan. So, ang hindi natin diniscuss na in detail ay ang cash flow statement, which I will discuss now. I will share to you page 2-17 of the book so that it's easier to discuss. Ano yan? I hope by now you already have the PDF copy of the books. Now, so financial reporting, what are financial statements? Yun nga ang apat na yon. And ano naman ang purpose ng financial statements? These are structured representation with the objective of providing information in financial position, yun nga yung balance sheet, financial performance, yun yung income statement, financial position, kasama dyan ang statement of changes in owner's equity, and cash flow of an entity that is useful to a wide range of users in making economic decisions. Ginagamit yan ng management, upper management, to make a decision. Halimbawa, mayroong pinoproject na bibilhing lupa or magpapagawa ng building. May pera ba? Kaya ba ng financial position nyo? Kumita ba kayo nung nakaraang taon? Makikita yon sa financial performance or income statement. Gaano kalaki ang diferensya ng kita nung kabilang taon at ngayong taong ito? Makikita yan. So, if you will remember each chapter na diniscuss natin sa chapter 1, sa accounting 1, ay meron doon mga ratios. Those ratios are very important which you will be able to use in your financial accounting subjects, higher accounting nyo. No, let me just review a little. Financial statements also show the result of management stewardship and the resources entrusted to it. So pinakikita rin dyan kung paano hinawakan, inalagaan ng management ang resources, ang mga assets, at mga gamit ng kumpanya. To meet the objective, financial statements provide information about an entity's assets, kasama sa balance sheet, liabilities, and equity sa balance sheet yan, sa financial position, income and expenses sa income statement, and other changes in equity, yun nga yung statement of changes in owner's equity, and the cash flow. It is the fair presentation and compliance with international financial reporting standards ay naroon lahat yan that it should be presented fairly. The financial position, the financial statement should present fairly the position, performance, at paano tumakbo ang cash ng kumpanya. A little review of what we discussed in accounting 1, IFRS, International Financial Reporting Standards. Financial statements should be prepared on an ongoing concern basis unless management intends to liquidate the entity. Going concern, ibig sabihin tuloy-tuloy ang negosyo. Mapuwera, isara. Accrual basis, remember, merong cash basis and accrual basis of accounting. I did not discuss in detail cash basis of accounting sapagkat hindi yung ginagamit naman. Accrual basis ang tunay na ginagamit. And materiality of the items, it should be each item should be presented separately, lalo-lalo na yung malalaking amount. Cash, syempre hiwalay yun sa accounts receivables. Although yung accounts receivables ay magiging cash. Okay? And all the others as required by the IFRS. Okay. What are the complete set of financial statement according to the International Accounting Standard or IAS? Statement of financial position at the end of the period, taunan yan ginagawa. Yan yung balance sheet as of what date. Statement of comprehensive income for the period, kung anong period, kung isang taon lang. Statement of changes in equity, statement of cash flow, and of course, ang mga financial statements na yan ay may kanya-kanyang notes o explanation, lalo na yung malalaki o material na items na dapat magkaroon ng konting explanation at kung anong ginamit na palisiya sa pag-accounting ng mga yan. Statement of financial position as at the beginning of the earliest comparative period. Comparative yan, 2 years, usually. So, statement of comprehensive income. I need not discuss this. Kasama syempre dyan ang revenue, income, expenses, other expenses, other income, and of course yung mga tax expenses that are being paid to the government. Okay? At ang lalabas dyan ay yung profit and loss. Statement of changes in equity, kung paano gumalaw ang iyong kapital. Kung kumita, syempre lumaki. Nagkaroon ka ba ng withdrawal, syempre nabawasan. At kung nalugi, syempre nabawasan ng kapital. Okay. These are examples, short, small examples of kay Biore at kay Besario. The statement of financial position, yan yung balance sheet. It includes, among others, property, plant, equipment, investment property, intangible assets, financial assets, investments accounted for using the equity method, biological assets, inventories, trade and other receivables, cash and cash equivalent. Ano ba yung trade and other receivables? Anong diferensya ng dalawa? Minsan kasi yung trade receivables, yun ang mga receivables mo sa mga customers mo generated by sales. Other receivables naman usually mga pautang sa empleyado, pautang sa mga officers, ha? Yan. Or halimbawa may binenta kang asset, other receivables yun. Cash and other cash equivalents, cash, syempre, obvious. Kung ano yun, nasa bangko man o hawak mo man, cash on hand or cash in bank, those considered as cash. Ano naman yung cash equivalents? Cash equivalents ay yung mga ipinasok mo sa time deposit na cash na hindi mo ginagamit na anytime pwede mo withdrawin at gawing cash. Okay? And so on and so forth. What are current assets? What are current liabilities? Na-discuss ko na yung current assets, and current assets are those assets that can be realized into cash. Pwedeng maging cash or i-convert sa cash within 12 months or less. Current liabilities naman are those pagkakautang. Ang utang mo expected to be settled within 12 months or less. Now, we focus more on the statement of cash flow. Hindi ko yan purposely diniscuss sapagkat baka pagtapusan ay malito kayo ng gusto. Ano ba yung cash flow? The cash flow statement serves as a basis for evaluating the entity's ability to generate cash and cash equivalents and the needs to utilize this cash flow. Paano tumakbo ang cash? Lahat lang ng cash transactions. So yung adjusting entries, wala yan dyan. Depreciation, wala yan dyan. Accruals, wala yan dyan. Lahat lamang ng cash transactions. Nakatanggap? Siyempre, nakikita yon sa cash receipts journal. At lahat lang na lumabas, binayaran mo ng cash na nakikita mo naman sa cash disbursement journal. So, cash flow provides information about the receipts and cash payments of an entity during a period. It is a formal statement, pang-apat nga yan, sa ating diniscuss the basic financial statements, that clarifies cash receipts, classifies, kina-classify yung cash inflow or cash receipts and cash payments or cash outflows into operating, investing, and financing activities. Saan mo ba ginamit? Sa pag-operate ba ng negosyo? Pinangsweldo mo ba? Operating yon. Investing, nagpagawa ka ba ng building? At ikaw ba ay bumili ng lupa? Investing. And financing activities. Ano-ano naman yung mga financing activities? Paano mo nadagdagan ng cash? Umutang ka ba sa bangko? Paano nabawasan ng cash? Nagbayad ka ba sa bangko? This statement shows the net increase or decrease in cash during the period and the cash balance at the end of the period. It also helps project the future net cash flow of the entity. ang cash flow, ending cash flow mo ay balansyado sa cash mo na inireport mo sa iyong balance sheet. So, na-discuss ko na rin yan dati na yung kung paano magkakamag-anak yung apat na financial statements na yan, ng ating first semester. So, what are cash flows from operating activities? Generally involve providing services and producing and delivering goods that are cash transaction. Cash flows from operating activities are generally the cash effects of transaction. Minatanggap ka ba ang cash? Kasama dyan. May lumabas bang cash? Kasama dyan. And other events that enter into the determination of profits and losses. This cash flow can be presented using either the direct or the indirect method. Ano ba yon? Direct method, the entity's net cash provided by operating activities is obtained by adding the individual operating cash inflow and then subtracting the individual operating cash flow. Yan yung mga direct na pumapasok at nakikita nyo nga yan sa cash receipts journal at yung lumalabas na makikita mo naman sa cash disbursement journal. Indirect method naman are those net cash provided in operating activities by adjusting profit for income and expense items not resulting from cash transactions. The adjustments begin with profits followed by the addition of expenses and charges, example depreciation, that did not entail cash payment. Okay. So, yung profits, if you compute for your net profit at ibinawas mo or idinagdag ang non-cash expenses like depreciation, ay makukuha mo ang iyong cash flows from operating activities. For example, increases in accounts receivables from sale of services or goods representing an increase in profit without the corresponding increase in cash. Okay. Pag debit accounts receivable, credit sales. So, kasama ba yan sa cash flow? Hindi. For it is a receivable. Walang pumasok pa na cash. Pero, oras na masingil mo yon, nasa cash receipts journal naman. May pumasok na cash. So, that's the only time that you will recognize at include yung accounts receivable na nasingil mo sa iyong cash flow statement sa operating. Now, ano-ano ba ang kasama sa operating activities? Cash inflow, receipts from sale of goods, performance of services. So, yun ang alam niyo na yan. Receipts from royalties, fees, commission, and other revenue. Receipts, minatanggap na yan, cash, Ano naman yung cash outflow? Payment of suppliers for goods and services, payment of employees, payment of taxes, payment for interest expense, payment for other operating expenses, payment of payables. Nagbayad ka ng utang mo, lumabas ang cash. Nasa cash disbursement journal yon. Now, there are three components sa cash flow. Yun ang nga operating activities at investing activities, and financing activities. Ano naman yung nakikita o inilalagay sa investing activities? O meron kang property na hindi ginagamit, ibinenta mo, cash inflow yun. Equipments mo na luma na, pinaltan mo na ng bago, investment yun. Investing activities yun. Sale of investment in debt and security services. Meron kang time deposit or investment sa bonds na ginawa mong pera, kinonvert mo na sa pera. Investing activities yon. Receipts from collections on notes receivable. Iba yan sa trade receivables, ha? Ang trade receivables na nasingil mo, pautang mo sa customers, ay dito papasok sa operating activities. Pero oras na meron kang notes receivables na nasingil sa nag-promissory note sa iyo, ay diyan papasok sa investing activities. Ano naman ang cash outflow sa investing activities? Bumili ka ng lupa. Bumili ka ng securities like bonds. Or in-invest mo yung sobra mong pera. Nagbayad ka ng utang. To make loans to others, generally in the form of notes receivable. Or nagpautang ka sa iba. Investing yon. Ano naman yung cash flow from financing activities? Receipts from investment, dagdag ka ng kapital. Receipts from issuance of notes payable. Ikaw ang nag-issue naman ngayon ng notes payable. Ikaw ang umutang, ikaw ang gumawa ng promissory note. Yun sa investing activities, may nagbayad na sa iyo ng notes receivables. Utang sa iyo. Now, ito naman, issuance of notes payable. Umutang ka at nag-issue ka ng promissory note. Okay? Payments to owners in the form of withdrawals. Okay? Meron kang partner na nag-withdraw na. Ano yan? Financing activities, cash outflow. Payments to settle notes payable. Nagbayad ka ng iyong notes payable. So, cash outflow yan ng financing activities. Okay? These are examples of net cash outflows from operating activities. Basta ang cash flow statement ay tungkol lamang sa mga cash na pumasok at cash na lumabas. I will all others are has been discussed in your accounting one. These are just review. I will give you assignment which you will do on your own with regards to division of profits, distribution of profits, and cash flow statement. Again, since hindi nyo naman isasubmit ang assignment, hindi nyo kailangan magkopyahan. Hinihiling ko lang sa inyo ay kayo mismo ang gumawa. Kung mali, makikita nyo naman doon sa aking ipinadadala. Like yung assignment natin sa chapter 1 ay na-upload ko na sa Moodle, yung solution. So you can compare your work. And if you have questions, you can ask me through the chat. Now, I will upload this. I will upload pati yung ginawa ko kahapon. I will upload in your Moodle and will inform you through Messenger. Okay, that's all for now. And stay safe. I am not sure about next week because I'm still very busy. Kaya nga pinipilit ko na magkaroon na tayo ng mga videos para nakakaabot tayo. Make advanced reading for chapter 3. Chapter 3 is all about dissolution. So, natapos na natin ang formation. Katatapos lang natin ng division of profits or distribution of profits. And chapter 3 is all about dissolution or change of ownership. ABC dati, partnership, naging AB na lang, dissolve na yung ABC. ABC dati, tinanggap si D, dissolve na yung ABC kasi may bago ng partnership ngayon sa ABCD. Yun yun, dissolution. At yung chapter 4 naman ay liquidation. For those of you who are advanced in your reading, make sure you make advanced reading na rin for chapter 4. Okay, so for now, good day.